Hi everyone, this is Dwight Icen-Hour, and welcome to the Dwight Icen-Hour, a show designed for the fans, by the fans. Let's hop right into today's episode.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Dwight Icen-Hour, episode 18. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. For those of you who watched episode 17, you heard me talk about the Ultimate 3 show. Well, due to the hurricane that just happened, we were not able to go to Louisiana to film where we originally were supposed to film. So we had to reschedule for November the 14th is the new air date. It will air on November the 14th at 8 p.m. in every country. There is a couple countries that's going to air at 9 p.m. So make sure and check up at www.theultimate3.live for all the info. But like I said, we have rescheduled it. It's going to be a great concert featuring myself, Mr. Dean Z, and Mr. Jay Dupuis, 3 Ultimate Champions on one stage, backed by a 17-piece orchestra. It's going to be great. Make sure and get your tickets. It's going to be a great time. And today we have a very special guest coming back to the show, and I'm going to keep it a secret for now, but you're going to see who it is coming up in this next segment. Before we get started, I want to thank you guys so much, all of you who have been clicking like on our videos, who have been sharing our videos, and for those of you who have been contributing to the Dwight Icen-Hour show. We thank you guys so much. It's because of viewers like you that we can keep doing these shows. So thank you guys so much, and with all that being said, let's get to it, baby. Hey everyone, welcome to Game Time with Dwight and Vicky. We had such a great time the last time Vicky joined us on the Dwight Icen-Hour that we decided to do it again, except this time we're going to play a little different game than what we played the last time. So tell them about it.
So we picked up this game from Target, and it's called the Best Friends Challenge. It's a deck of cards that have questions, different scenarios. And you're supposed to pick like 2 random cards and ask your best friend, would I rather question A or would I rather question B? And your best friend is supposed to guess the answer correctly. So I'm gonna pick 2 cards at random. He's gonna try and guess it right. Then he'll pick 2 cards at random and I'm gonna try and guess it right. So we'll see how we do.
Vicky, would I rather be able to make everyone around chant any word in unison? Or would I rather be able to make popcorn by rubbing your elbows together?
I'm guessing that you would
make everyone chant in unison.
Yeah, that's what I guess. And I'm pretty sure that word would be biscuit.
Biscuit. I would have the whole world say biscuit. Now I am gonna guess Vicky.
Would I rather be able to cook any food instantly by staring at it for 3 minutes, or be able to eat as much as I want without getting sick or gaining weight?
1, 2, 3. You would
eat as much as I want without getting sick or gaining weight.
That's right. We just got a thing full of donuts. Actually, we only bought 6 of them, but we really wanted to buy 12 of them. See, you could have had them all.
No, I would have gotten
sick. You
sick.
could have eaten all. No, I did not. If
I had this power, yeah.
If you had that power.
All the power.
You need willpower. Here we go. Would I rather redo 8th grade knowing everything you know now, or would I rather have perfect skin?
Oh, do I even need to write this down? So, ready?
Mm-hmm.
You'd rather have perfect skin.
Absolutely.
Because who would want to redo the 8th grade? That would suck.
I would not want to redo any school.
Me either.
None.
Ugh.
I hated school. But kids, you should go to school.
Yeah.
And do your work.
Don't be a fool.
Do your homework.
Oh, would I rather be able to walk on water or be able to walk through walls?
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna
walk on water.
Oh,
what'd
no.
you say? Walk
through walls.
What would I do?
Well, I was just gonna say, like, you know, if we were at an Elvis event at an after party and there was parties going on in conjoining rooms, you could just walk through the wall and be at both parties.
I have no problem walking through the door. I'd rather walk on water. That'd be like really cool and I'd be famous. Would I rather own a key that unlocks any door or be able to create and remove tattoos instantly?
What was the other question?
Own a key that unlocks any door.
One, two, three.
Unlock doors.
What? Make tattoos, I said.
No way, I'd rather unlock doors.
Well,
I'd be at Graceland like every day unlocking all those doors.
I'm sucking at this game.
Winner gets to eat all the donuts tonight.
All right, here we go.
I think I'm winning. Okay.
Well, if you had that superpower, you could eat all those donuts.
I'm gonna eat them anyway.
Would I rather have a pet monkey who rides a skateboard?
Oh.
Or would I rather never sweat? You better get this one right.
1, 2, 3.
I would never sweat. Ever.
That's what I guess.
I hate sweat and I hate sweating and I do a lot of it when I'm on stage. I think me and Robert Washington are the two sweatiest guys ever. Would I rather trade bodies with my pet for one day?
Aww.
Or would I rather be able to breathe underwater? 1, 2, 3. I would rather trade bodies with Jerry Curl.
Cause you would get tickles all day long and he's so cute. Oh God, that's funny. Oh, let me see. Oh, okay. Would I rather live in my favorite movie or be the tallest person in the world?
1, 2, 3.
Live in
your
my
favorite movie. Cause you would never leave Oz.
Ah! And I'd have the shoes.
Yep, the ruby slippers.
And the flying monkeys.
Oh shucks, folks, I'm speechless.
I don't really know if I'd rather be Dorothy or the Wicked Witch, though.
You'd rather be the Wicked
If I could be the Wicked Witch with the shoes, that would be ideal.
Would I rather have a couch that lets you hang out with anyone from any era? Or would I rather know what everyone thinks of me? 1, 2, 3.
You'd rather have
a couch
to hang out with anyone from any era.
That's right. Who would I be hanging out with?
Elton John.
That's right.
And me.
And you. We'd have a tea party.
Tea party. Oh.
A cup of tea.
Would I rather be able to heal anyone by licking them or have a dog's sense of smell? These are both pretty gross questions.
1, 2, 3.
Heal anyone by licking them. If you think about it, like if you had a dog sense of smell, you'd be smelling everything like...
Yeah, you'd be smelling other dogs' turds and everything. Would I rather be able to clean any room by clapping my hands or run an incredibly popular dating site for bald people?
Balddaddies.com.
1, 2, 3.
Clean any room
By clapping my hands. Because why?
So you have a big junk room. Well, it's clean right now.
It's clean now.
I know, but...
It's been clean.
It has... Well, because I had to go in there and like totally clean everything. Boki, you know the truth. Would I rather star in a poorly reviewed Hollywood blockbuster or have a third arm growing anywhere that I want?
1, 2, 3. Third
Star
arm.
in a poorly reviewed Hollywood blockbuster.
I said grow a third arm so you could tickle me and Jerry at the same time.
You guys need to tickle
and
me. Why
rub
would I...
your own hair.
That's rude. I'd rather star in a poorly reviewed Hollywood blockbuster because it's better to be a has-been than a never-been.
Ooh.
How many have you gotten wrong?
A lot. And by the way, we're not really keeping score. We're just having fun so you guys can get to know us a little better.
No, I'm going to include the score at the end so they can see that all the wrong answers came from you.
Okay. Would I rather be able to make someone faint by winking at them?
Oh, you already do.
Or Would I rather have a singing cat who can predict my future?
Oh, this one's hard, actually.
Well, you better think about it.
1, 2, 3.
Be able to make
anyone faint.
That's
by
what I would do.
winking at them.
Yes.
Because you hate cats.
I hate cats. You're right. And I love those goats that faint when they get excited. And I just love to see like those little goats fall over. So I would be winking at people all the time.
They'd be like,
Yeah. I'd be like,
I'm out of here. Would I rather be able to play any musical instrument or be able to talk to the dead?
1, 2, 3.
Talk to the dead. Yeah.
Cause you creepy.
What?
Cause you're creepy.
Oh, okay. So like if I was able to talk to Freddie Mercury, you wouldn't want to be joining in on that conversation? Don't make me creepy.
Yes, I would.
Hey-o. Hey-o.
Okay, last question. Would I rather have a second set of eyes on the back of my head, or would I rather only need to sleep one night per month? 1, 2, 3.
Only need to sleep one night per month.
If I could only sleep one night per month, that would be great because I have a bad time sleeping anyhow. So I'm always hoping like for that night before the show to be able to sleep, and I never can. So if I could just sleep one night a month and be good.
That would suck for me though, because you'd be up like every single night while I'm trying to sleep. So you'd be pretty annoying.
But you know, I would also like to have a set of eyes in the back of my head too, so I could always be giving my drummers the stink eye when they mess up.
None of your drummers mess up.
No, they don't mess up. Well, there is that one, but you know, we won't mention him.
The one.
Yeah. You know who you are. You know who you are. That's gonna do it for Game Time with Dwight and Vicky. We had a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed that. My name's Dwight.
And I'm Vicky.
And I'm Jerry Curl.
And we out.
Hey Dwight, Alex Mitchell here. Hope you're doing well. I had a quick question for you. Based on Tony Clifton's comments about you in a previous episode of the Dwight Icen-Hour, and the fact that I know you're an avid fan of RuPaul's Drag Race, I'm just curious, if you had to go on the show, what would your name be? All right, I hope you're doing well, buddy. My love to Vicky. Have a good one, you guys. Bye.
What's up, Alex? Thank you so much for your video, man. You know what? You're absolutely right. We love RuPaul's Drag Race. We watch it every single episode. And we're not only fans of RuPaul's Drag Race, we love Dragula. We even went to a drag show for our anniversary one year, and it was awesome. After watching these drag race shows and Dragula and actually seeing a drag show in person, I have a whole new respect for these guys, man. You know, these guys not only do beautiful makeup and transform themselves, they make their own clothes, they're their own choreographers. They're coming up with these routines that are just crazy. And you know, I know we do a lot of that too. We do our own makeup and stuff, but we don't make our own clothes, man. Come on. There's no way I could sew an Elvis cape, you know. So these girls, or these guys, girls, whatever, they have a talent that is just huge, you know, to be able to come together and do this. So I have a whole new respect for drag queens, and I love what they do. And actually, I already do have a drag name. Say hello to Miss Anna Hillation. Thank you so much, Alex, for submitting your question. Peace, love, and equality.
Hey Dwight, hey Vicky, hey Jerry Curl. It is your sister Kayla coming at you from your hometown in Ohio. And my question for you guys is, I know that you've been to Memphis several times. I've been a few times myself. I love it, miss it, and I really want to go one day and take my family. So, what is something that we must see, that we must do? I know Graceland for sure, Sun Studios. What else would you suggest that we see? I know you guys have probably discovered lots of things that we don't even know exists. So what do you suggest we do and see? I love you guys, miss you guys, and hope to see you really soon. Bye.
Hi, sister. Making your debut on the Icen-Hour show. You've made the big time. Thanks for sending in your video. You know, we've been to Graceland a million times. I know me and you have been to Graceland many times together. And I would say you have to take your family to Graceland, first and foremost. You have to. I know it's been a long time even since you've been there. And you would be amazed and blown away at everything that they've changed and all the great upgrades that they've done to Graceland and the museums across the street. It's all totally different now, but it's so much better than what it was the last time you were there. So you got to take the kids and Dusty to Graceland. And I would say also Sun Records, teach the kids and Dusty about the birth of rock and roll, because it all happened there. Food. Now, food is our favorite thing in Memphis. That's one of our favorite things to do in Memphis. So, breakfast. You got to take them to the Arcade Restaurant, downtown Memphis. This is a place Elvis Presley ate. You can actually go and sit in Elvis's booth that he used to go sit in before he was even famous, and then even after he was famous, he used to go eat there. So the Arcade Restaurant, you have to go there. There's a restaurant called Flight. That's probably the best restaurant I've ever eaten at in my life. They got everything, and you can just close your eyes and pick something on the menu, and it'll be your favorite thing you've ever eaten. So Flight, you have to go do that. Also, there's a huge zoo in Memphis, and I think the kids would love that, and it's one of the #1 rated zoos in all of the United States. So you got to take the kids to the Memphis Zoo. And you may think Beale Street is a place only for grown-ups, but if you go there during the daytime, there's some great restaurants on Beale Street, and there's a place that you have to take the kids and Dusty to called A. Schwab's. It's an old store as you're walking down Beale Street on the right-hand side, and they have everything in this store. They have toys, they have clothes, they have like old-time toys, like I think that Brooklyn and Kasem would really love. Just some really cool things in there. But across the store, they also have a candy store and an ice cream store, like an old-fashioned ice cream parlor, where they serve hand-dipped ice cream. They got any kind of candy that the kids would ever want there, and it's just a great fun store. So I hope you guys get to go to Memphis as a family, and I know me and you shared a lot of great times in Memphis, so it would be good to carry that on to the kids and Dusty. So I hope you guys make it to Memphis. I love you guys so much, and thanks for the video, Kayla.
Hi, Dwight. One of my favorite people. Great to be on your YouTube show with you. And you know, Dwight, I was wondering, of all the hundreds of shows that we've done, what's one of your favorites? What's one of your favorite shows? Hope to see you soon, buddy. Take care.
Bob Lanning, how are you, my friend? Great to hear from you. Thank you so much for sending in your video. For those of you watching this at home, I've got to tell you about Bob Lanning first of all. Bob Lanning was Elvis Presley's drummer in 1970. He played on such great tracks as The Wonder of You, Polk Salad Annie, Don't Cry Daddy, Suspicious Minds. He played on all of the live tracks from the Elvis On Stage album 1970 at the Las Vegas International Hotel. So Bob, it's great to have you on this show. Thank you so much. You know, yes, we have played hundreds of shows together, and each one of them are special in their own way, but I have to say a couple places, okay? Every time that we rock the Melkweg in Amsterdam is always one of the highlights of the tour for me, and I know for you also and the rest of the band. It's just the atmosphere in there. I've said it several times in different episodes, but the atmosphere in there, the atmosphere backstage, it just brings it out of us to do a great rockin' show. So that's one of my favorites. One of my favorite big venues that we've played was back in 2017 in Belgium I can't pronounce the name of this theater, so I'm not even going to try, but I know you know the show I'm talking about. This theater was huge, maybe 3,000 seats in this theater, and it was one of Frank Sinatra's very last venues before he passed away. And I remember this crowd just being massive. I mean, looking out and just seeing all of these people, and the balcony was full. The whole place was full, if I remember right. I remember during one of the breaks during the show, I see you stand up while I was talking to the audience. I'd look over my shoulder and I see you standing up, and I didn't really know what was going on. But then I realized what was going on. You were standing up behind your drum set with your camera phone, taking a picture of me and the audience behind me. And it's one of my favorite pictures that I have. Thank you for capturing that photo, and it was just a magical night. Hey man, anytime I get to share the stage with you, Jim Murray, and the rest of the band, Carl, Damien, all of these guys, you guys are top notch. You're the best. I miss you, my friend, and we will be back on stage soon. Take care, man. Hey everyone, welcome to Fan Photos with Dwight. Recently on my Dwight Icenhower ETA page, I made a post that asked for you, the fans, and my friends to submit photos of myself with you. And man, I was just blown away by the response. We had hundreds and hundreds of photos uploaded to the Dwight Icenhower ETA page. So thank you guys so much. All of these photos I'm going to be showing you are new photos that you have submitted. Starting with this one right here from our good friend and official Graceland blogger, Mr. John Waterhouse. John is from Atlanta. This photo right here was taken on the night I won the Ultimate Championship at Graceland back in 2016. And it looks like John is presenting me with the check, but it's actually kind of funny because he wasn't the one that handed me the check, but in this photo it looks like it is. But we just snapped this quick photo and I'm glad we did. It's a great shot. And you know, John, I just got to say, we love Atlanta so much. And whenever all this crap blows over with this COVID stuff, we want to come back there and hang out with you in your city. John, thank you so much, and we'll see you soon, man. Here I am, pictured with my good friend Robert Patterson. I have known Robert for years, since the early 2000s. In this photo, we are at the Stewart's Opera House in Nelsonville, one of my personal favorite venues that I play anywhere in the world. But Robert, he was my first videographer. He filmed my very first festival that I ever produced called the Blue Hawaiian Weekend with the King many, many years ago. And he captured some great footage of myself on stage with my good friend Mr. DJ Fontana and my good friend Miss Cynthia Pepper from the movie Kissing Cousins. DJ is no longer with us. He passed away just a few short years ago. But it's great to have that footage that Robert captured. Robert, thank you so much, my friend, and we hope to talk to you and see you soon. Take care. Here I am pictured with our best Judy Bokey. We were at the Lake George Elvis Festival a few years back at the after party right after the show. We always have these big, great after parties, and this is a picture of me and Bokey at the after party. We miss you, Bokey. Biscuits. Here I am pictured with my friend Moses Snow. For those of you who know Moses Snow, you know how great of an ETA he is. For those of you who don't know who Moses Snow is, he's one of the best up-and-coming ETAs that there is out there. He's got a great head on his shoulders and just a nice guy with an incredible talent. So make sure and look up Moses Snow. We are pictured at the Penticton Elvis Festival. And, you know, I had never been to Penticton before, but Penticton became instantly one of our favorite festivals I've ever been a part of headlining or being a part of in general. They just went out of their way to make sure everything was perfect, and we just love the beautiful Festival of Penticton. Thank you guys so much at the Penticton Elvis Festival. This next photo was submitted by one of our best friends in the world, Mr. Tim Hendry, ETA extraordinaire. One of the best there is. Tim is from London, Ontario, Canada. In this photo, we are at Bassani's, one of my very favorite venues to play anywhere. And Tim come out to my show, and we just had a great time. And I think during this song, we're probably goofing around during Hurt. The song Hurt. probably deciding which one is going to hit the big note, me or Tim. So I've known Tim for years and years, and one of our first great meetings happened on Beale Street in Memphis, Tennessee. And I cannot tell you how many years after that me and my wife Vicky have talked Tim into staying many days later than he originally planned, because we just want to hang out on Beale Street. So he has canceled many of flights just to hang with us on Beale Street. We love you, Tim. Hurricane, baby. This photo was submitted by our friend Terry Carruthers. This photo, I'm actually pictured with Terry's mother. I got to meet her for the first time at Vasani in Port Charlotte, Florida, and it was great to meet you, and we hope to see you again at an upcoming show. Terry, we'll see you soon at Vasani. I love this photo. This photo was submitted by Deborah Rittmiller, and we are at the 2018, I believe, Las Vegas Tribute Festival. And if you'll notice, this is actually a picture of Deborah with a bunch of her friends, including my wife, Vicky, right in the middle. And you can see my little face in the background as I am photobombing them. So they did not know that this photo was going to take place like this, but I just snuck in there and took this great photo. I love this photo. So Deborah, thank you so much for submitting one of my favorite photos. Here I am pictured with Pac. We are in Yorba Linda, California at the Nixon Library, and I think this picture was taken something like 3 or 4 years ago, but it feels more like 6 or 7. And for those of you who don't know who Pac is my father-in-law and Vicky's father. And I'm really, really glad to be featuring this photo today, because not only do I love Pac, I also love my mother-in-law, Alicia Garcia, and Pac and Alicia are celebrating their wedding anniversary today. So happy anniversary, guys. We love you. And before we go, I want to wish Pac a happy 60th birthday tomorrow. We love you, man. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Dwight by Request.
Oh, yeah. I remember as a child I used to hear the music that they play, Lord, with a feel. Some call it folk, some call it soul. People, let me tell you, it was rock and roll. I was raised on rock, got that rhythm in my soul. Every day when I got home, I turn on my radio. Listen to the music that my idols made. I knew every single record that DJ played. A honky-tonk, the hound dog, a Johnny Be Good, chain gang, lovers train, all wood. I was raised on rock, got that rhythm in my soul. I was born in love the beat, I was made for rock and roll. Thought it was a fast, thought it would pass. The younger generation knew it would last. Time goes by, the beat goes on, but every time I hear it, Lord, it takes me home. So I was raised on rock, got that rhythm in my soul. Every day when I got home, I turn on my radio. Mother played recordings of Beethoven's Fifth, Mozart's sonatas down the classical list. My papa loved to listen to those country songs while I was in the back room rugged on. I was raised on rock, got that rhythm in my soul. I was born in love the beat, I was made for rock and roll. I was raised on rock, got that rhythm in my soul. I was born in love the beat, I was made for rock and roll.
My mom has been asking me for weeks and weeks and weeks to do this song, and I couldn't do it because I could not find a track for it. So I finally found a good track for this song. So Mom, this one's for you, Witchcraft.
please stop it now. You know I can't take it, please stop it now. My head is spinning a spell on me now. My head is spinning, oh right, right. My head is spinning, oh right, right. Oh, your witchcraft's got me going down and down. Let me forget her, don't mention her name. You know it brings back that old burning flame. It hurts to know that she don't feel the same. My head is spinning, oh right, right. My head is spinning, oh right, right. Oh, your witchcraft's got me going down and down, yeah. Since she left me here alone, my one desire is to try not to cry. She might come back one day by and by. My head is spinning, oh right, right. My head is spinning, oh right, right. Oh, your witchcraft's got me going down and down, yeah. My head is spinning, oh right. My head is spinning, oh round and round. Oh, your witchcraft's got me going down and down. Yeah, my head is spinning.
Elvis's fourth movie was called King Creole.
Sing it, boys. King Creole, go! There's a man in New Orleans, a little Roger Roller. He's a guitar man with a great big soul. He lives down a beat like a ton of coal. He goes by the name of King Creole. You know it's gone, show like catfish on a pole. Yeah. You know it's gone, and you shake King Creole. Well, he plays a song about a crawling hole. He plays a song about a jelly roll. He sings a song about a pork and greens. He sings some blues wine, New Orleans. You know it's gone, show like catfish on a pole. Yeah. You know it's gone, and you shake King Creole. Oh, when the king starts to doing it's as good as done. He holds his guitar like a Tommy gun. He starts to growl with a little throat. He been a stringing that song she wrote. You know it's gone, show like catfish on a pole. Yeah. You know it's gone, and you shake King Creole. Oh, plans. All right. Play it, Carl. Well, they play something neat, but then they play something sweet. No matter how it plays, you gotta get up on your feet. When they get some rockin' fever, baby, heaven sakes. You don't stop playing till the guitar breaks. You know it's gone, show like catfish on a pole. Yeah. You know it's gone, and I'm shaking King Creole. You know it's gone, and I'm shaking King Creole. Don't fall in love with me, 'cause I'll only bring you grief. when you inherit the wind, inherit the wind. Daddy, he was a wandering man. I hardly knew his face. Mama, she cried for him at night. He never stayed in one place. Well, the north wind flows through my veins. Like my dad, there's a dream in my brain. In the morning I have to leave again. That's how it is when you inherit the wind, inherit the wind. I can't give you the love you need. I just won't be here that long. But if you still want me here tonight, I'll love you till the break of dawn. And the north wind flows through my veins. Like my dad, there's a dream in my brain. In the morning I have to leave again. That's how it is when you inherit the wind, inherit the wind, inherit the wind, inherit the wind.
This song right here was an old country western song originally by Jim Reeves in the late 1950s. Elvis recorded this song on his very last album, and this was actually the very last song Elvis Presley ever laid down in the studio. This is the last recorded voice of Elvis Presley, was this song, He'll Have to Go.
Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone. Let's pretend that we're together all alone. I'll tell a man, turn the jukebox when I'm low. You can tell your friend there with you, he'll have to go. You can say the words you want to hear when you're with another man. If you love me, answer yes or no. Darling, I will understand. So put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone. Let's pretend that we're together all alone. Tell the man to turn the jukebox way down low. You can tell your friend there with you, he'll have to go. Play it, James. Yeah. Oh, play it, put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone. Let's pretend that we're together all alone. Tell a man, turn the jukebox way down low. You can tell your friend with you, you'll have to go. You can tell your friend with you, you'll have to go.
Here's a song that I absolutely love to sing live on stage with the Sweet Inspirations every time I get to share the stage with them. Went like this.
I just can't help believing when she smiles up soft and gentle, with a trace of misty morning and a promise of tomorrow in her eyes. I just can't help believing when she's lying close beside me, and my heart beats with the rhythm of her sighs. This time the girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay more than just a day. I just can't help believing when she slips her hand in my hand, and it feels so small and helpless, and my fingers fold around it like a glove. I just can't help believing when she's whispering her magic, and her tears are shining honey sweet with love. This time the girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay more than just a day. Play it now. All right. For more than just a day. Sing it, Sweet Inspiration.
I just can't help believing.
Yeah.
No, I just can't help believing.
Sing it, baby.
No, I just can't help believing.
Yeah, one more.
No, I just can't help believing.
For more than just a day. I just can't help believing when she slips her hand in my hand, and it feels so small and helpless, and my fingers fold around it like a glove. I just can't help believing when she's whispering her magic, and her tears are shining honey sweet with love. yesterday. Sing it, baby.
No, I just can't help believing.
Two more
I
times.
just can't help believing.
Yeah.
No, I just can't
Maybe
help
three.
believing.
One
I
more.
just can't help believing.
We're gonna take you way on down to the jungle room, baby. Go!
Baby, get closer. Lights are growing dim. The sound of your breathing makes the mood I'm in. All of my resistance is lying on the floor. You're taking me to places that I've never been before. Ooh, and I am feeling, 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 feeling. Way down where the music plays, way down like a tidal wave, way down where the fire's blazing, way down, down, way on down, way on down. Ooh, my head is spinning. You got me in your spell. 100 magic fingers, swirling carousel. The medicine within me, a doctor could prescribe. Your love is doing something that I just can't describe. Ooh, and I can feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. Way down where the music plays, way down like a tidal wave, way down where the fires blaze, way down, down, way on down, way on down. Come on at home, everybody, put your hands together. Hold me again, ties again, deal slow, baby, let's go. Way down where it feels so good, way down where I hold you would, way down where I never could, way down, down, way on down, way on down, way on down. Yeah.
Here's a fun little song from the movie Blue Hawaii.
Let's go on a moonlight swim, far away from the crowd, all alone on the beach. Our lips and our arms close within each other's reach. We'll be
Yes, we'll be
on a moonlight swim.
on a moonlight swim.
Let's go on a moonlight swim. To the raft we can race, and for just a little while I'll sit and pretend that you're on the desert isle with me. On a moonlight swim.
On a moonlight swim.
Oh, the air is cold with kisses all so sweet. I'll keep you warm, so very warm, from your head to your feet. Let's go on a moonlight swim. We're in love and above there's a crazy gold balloon that sits so wicked down and inviting us to come on in.
Come on in.
On a moonlight swim.
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 On a moonlight swim. On a moonlight swim.
Here's a rare one from the 1960s, and this song features the Jordanaires.
mama said to me, one day you'll find a love, son, to last eternally. I want you with everything that I do. So please don't leave me, baby, I love you so. I want you with me, baby, I want you with me. I'll be the ruler of the whole wide world. If you would only say that you'll be my girl, I want you with me. And everything that I do. Well, you know I need you, baby, baby, I'm in love with you. I want you with me, baby. There's no mountain that I can't climb. You find the mountain, child, and I will find the time. I want you with me. Baby, night or day. Well, you can make me happy, baby, please don't go away. I want you with me, baby. Play that piano, boy. Yeah. I'll swim an ocean with a raging foam. If you would swear that you'll be there when I get back home, I want you with me. Hey, I love you so. Well, I want you with me, baby, baby, I'll let you go. Well, I want you with me. Hey, hey, I want you with me. Well, I want you with me, baby, I'll never let you go.
I'd like to do one more song for you guys. I once asked Eddie Graham, Elvis's percussionist, when we were on tour in Europe, I once asked him what was his favorite song of the hundreds of songs he played with Elvis Presley, and he told me this song right here. So I'd like to do it for you, a beautiful song and Eddie's favorite. It's called Bridge Over Troubled Water.
When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when through. Sail on by, your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind. Yeah, like a bridge over troubled water. I'll ease your mind like a bridge over troubled water. I release your mind, Lord, ease your
Thank you guys so much for tuning in for the Dwight Icen-Hour, episode 18. This was one of my absolute favorite episodes. I got to see some of my friends send videos in, my sister. We got to see Jerry Curl. We got to see Vicky. This episode had everything. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. I want to thank you guys so much. And I want to remind you guys to please check out www.theultimate3.live for our upcoming show that will be broadcast November 14th. It's going to be huge, man. All right. Thank you guys so much for all of you who have been clicking like, to all of you who have been sending us love and likes on our Facebook page, on our videos, and for those of you who have been sharing, and to all of you who have been donating to the Dwight Icen-Hour show and contributing. You guys are the best. We love you guys so much. And as I say every single week, please do not forget to click like, to please leave us a comment, and to please share. That's gonna do it for the Dwight Icen-Hour episode 18. But don't go anywhere, because we're coming right up with episode 19 right around the corner. So make sure and tune in next Wednesday at 6 p.m. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time. All right?
The Dwight Icen-Hour is made possible by viewers like you. Contributions are greatly appreciated and can be made at paypal.me/EisenhowerDV.